Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm from the technical support team at IDEC. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to send data log files from an IDEC FT2J a folder on your PC server using FTP. This is useful when you need daily machine reports, but you don't want to copy files manually every time. We will set up the FileZilla FTP server software on the PC. Open the required ports in Windows Firewall and configure the FTP client function on the FT2J. Then I'll demonstrate the transfer on an actual device, so you can confirm it works. Let's get started! In this section, I will show you how to set up the FileZilla FTP server software. This is a free software, and you can download it from the official FileZilla website. After you download and install it, open FileZilla Server. Click Connect to Server, then log in. Next, go to the Server menu and select Configure. On the left side, go to Server Listeners. By default, you should see the address 0.0.0.0 already added, with port 21. For the protocol, select Explicit FTP over TLS and Insecure Plain FTP. This option allows both secure FTP over TLS and also normal FTP, which is useful for basic setups. Now go to FTP and FTP over TLS, then open the Passive Mode tab. Check Use Custom Port Range set from 2 50,000 and 2 to 50,100. Then check Use Local IP for local connections. Next, go to Users and click Add. Enter your username, then set your password. After that, go to Mount Points and click Add. For virtual path, enter only a / like this. For native path, choose the folder on your PC where you want to store the files sent from the FT2J. In my example, I use drive FT2J Data Log. For access mode, select Read plus Write, and in the Mount options, enable the 3 options so the folder can be created if it does not exist and the permissions apply correctly. Finally, click Apply, then click OK. That's it. You have now finished setting up the FileZilla FTP server software. In this section, I will show you how to create inbound rules in Windows Defender Firewall with advanced security. In this example, I am using Windows 11. We will open 2 TCP port settings, port 21, and the port range 50,000 to 50,100. This will allow FTP to communicate properly, including the passive mode connection. First, press the Windows key on your keyboard. In the search box, type Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security, then open it. On the left side, click Inbound Rules. On the right side, click New Rule. In the new Inbound Rule wizard, select Port. Then click Next, choose TCP, select specific local ports, and enter 21. Then click Next. Select Allow the connection and click Next. On the profile page, check Domain, Private, and Public, then click Next. Now enter a name for this rule. In my example, I name it FTP21, then click Finish. Next, we will create the second rule for the passive port range. Click New Rule again, select Port, then click Next. Choose TCP, select specific local ports, and enter 50,000 to 50,100. Then click Next. Select Allow the connection, and click Next. Check Domain, Private, and Public, then click Next. Enter the rule name. In my example, I name it FTP 50,000 to 50,100, then click Finish. That's it! Now your Windows Firewall inbound rules are ready for FTP port 21 and the passive port range, 50,000 to 50,100. In this section, I will show you how to set up the data log function on the FT2J so it can save a data log file in CSV format to external memory. For FT2J, the external memory device is a USB flash drive. First, I will guide you through a basic setup that you can follow easily. If you want a deeper explanation of this function and all available options, please search for the data log tutorial videos on our channel. Now let's start. Go to the configuration menu, then open Data Log, select Channel 1 and press Edit. In Log function, choose Enable. Then select Fixed Period and set the time to 1 second. It means the FT2J will record data once every second. Next, go to the External Memory Device tab and check Real Time. After that, in Add Timestamp, select YYMMDD. This will add a date stamp, which makes it easier to organize your log files. Now go to the Data tab. Press Add and in Top Device Address, enter LDR0. Then press OK. Press OK again to exit the individual setting. And press OK one more time to exit the data log settings. Next, we will create a simple object on the screen to write a value into LDR0. Go to the Home menu, then go to Data Displays and select Numerical Input. Draw it on the screen in the area you want. Then double-click the numerical input to open the settings window. At the bottom, find Destination Device Address and set it to LDR0. In many cases, LDR0 is already the default value, but please confirm it. Then press OK. That's it! The data log setup is now complete. When you download the project to the FT2J and run it, the FT2J will log LDR0 every 1 second and save the data log file as a CSV file to the external memory, which is your USB flash drive. Please make sure the USB flash drive is inserted before logging starts, and avoid removing it while the unit is writing data. In this section, I will show you how to set up the FTP client on the FT2J so it can send data log files to a PC server. Go to the Configuration menu, then go to File Transfer. Select number 1 and press Edit. In the Source section, set source to USB 1. Next, set the location. On the right side, find External Memory Device folder. Then click the small triangle button next to it and select Data Log Files. The software will automatically select the default folder for data log files. So in most cases, you don't need to type anything manually. Next, we will set the destination. Click FTP Server Manager, select number 1 and press Edit. In the server settings, choose IP address, then enter the IP address of your PC server. In my example, the IP address is 192.168.1.75. After that, enter the username and password that you created in the FileZilla Server software. Set port number 221. Set transfer mode to passive. Set transfer timeout to 2 minutes. Then press OK. After you press OK, you will return to the previous screen. Now press Select to choose this FTP server as the destination. Next, go to the Operation settings. Set Operation to Copy. For if the destination file exists, choose Overwrite. This means if the same file name already exists on the PC, the new file will replace it. So you always keep the latest log file. Now, we will enable 2 useful status settings. First, check Store the error information when the transfer is failed and enter LDR100. This will store an error code if the transfer fails, so you can check the error code later and find the cause in the manual. Next, check Report when the transfer ends and enter LAIM100. This bit will turn on when the transfer is completed, so we can use it as a transfer done signal. Next, open the Trigger Condition tab. Set trigger type to Rising Edge, then set the device address to LM0. This means the FT2J will start the file transfer. When LM0 changes from off to on, press OK and press OK again to exit the file transfer settings. Now let's create a trigger button on the HMI screen. Go to the Home menu, then go to Buttons. Choose Bit button and draw the button in the area you want. Double-click the button to open the settings. Set destination device address to LM0 and then press OK. When you press this button, it will turn LM0 on, and that rising edge will trigger the file transfer. Finally, let's add a pilot lamp to show when the transfer is finished. Go to Lamps, choose Pilot Lamp, and draw it on the screen. Double-click the lamp to open the settings. Go to the Trigger Condition tab, and in the Lighting section, Set the device address to LM100, then press OK. When the transfer is completed and LM100 turns on, the lamp will light up. That's it! You have now finished setting up the FTP client function on the FT2J. In this section, I will show you a real example of how to use the project we configured. To send data log files from the FT2J to a folder on the PC server, first, download the project you have finished setting up to your actual device. In WinOI NV4, go to the Online menu, then select Download. Choose your device and then click Download. When the confirmation message appears, click Yes to continue. After the download is complete, click OK and then click Close. Now, let's create a real data log file. Go to your actual FT2J device and enter some sample data. So the FT2J has new values to store in the data log. After that, wait for a short time so the FT2J can generate the CSV file. Because we selected real-time logging, the FT2J may take a little time to create the file, usually around 2 to 3 minutes. After the CSV file is created, press the trigger button on the FT2J screen to send the file to the PC server. If the pilot lamp turns on, it means the FTP transfer was successful. Next, go to your PC server and open the destination folder you configured. You should now see the data log file in that folder. In this example, we are sending the file manually by pressing a button. If you want to make it automatic, you need to add extra logic to turn the trigger device on automatically. For example, every day at 8 a.m. or once every Monday. The key idea is simple. When the trigger bit turns on, the FT2J will start the FTP transfer based on the settings we already configured. Thanks for watching! I hope this tutorial helped you understand how to send FT2J data log files to a PC server using FTP. If you found it useful, please hit like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. If you have any questions or if you want a tutorial on another topic, please leave a comment below and tell me what you want to learn next. For technical support, product information, or purchasing, please contact IDEC or your local IDEC distributor in your country. See you in the next tutorial.